Back again, another podcast. I figured today we can talk about, does this reality exist? I know, no. Seriously, does it exist? Do you know 100% that this is reality? Because when you look into something in this supposed reality with a microscope, you'll find that it keeps going. There's no real bottom. There's no real specific area where it stops. In fact, you can just keep scaling it, with a higher magnification. Keep going, zooming and zooming and zooming, and like sand, for instance. I don't know if you've seen those images, but when you zoom in to sand, they look like shells, full shells. How's that possible? Well, if this reality doesn't exist, what the heck is it? Why are we here? Which brings us to the other one, the other discussion we had about purpose. But let's really kind of figure out, what makes a reality? Well, you might say, I can feel it, I can touch it, the whole Matrix thing. But does it make it real? I mean, you can do the same thing in your dream. You can. So, that's why I'm a big fan of synchronicity. Because I think it basically takes the wool off of the eyes from what we've been blinded for so long. There's something deeper when you take that off. When you look at the synchronicity, something doesn't quite fit with what people call reality. But it does quite fit with all the sacred scriptures that you read about. You may not have time to read all those sacred scriptures. I've read a good amount. There's plenty of lectures about those sacred scriptures, explaining those sacred scriptures. What's a sacred scripture? That's a whole nother story. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. There's cultures and religions and belief systems and all those things. And I would say, it may not be sacred to you. They may mean nothing to you. They were sacred to someone, though. Someone went through a lot of trouble to save it. But why? Why? Is it the door? Was it the key to unlock the door so we could better understand this supposed reality? There's a theory, actually, I think it's almost close to being proven, that the universe, along with everything in it, is a hologram. If it was a hologram, then we would be frequencies of light, which kind of works when you think about eyesight and how everything around you is actually light being reflected to become different colors through our lens. Think about it. But what's the point? Okay, so synchronicity, as I said, I love synchronicity. It's fun. It brings the fun back into life, okay? Not talking conspiracy synchronicity, although you may find conspiracy along with your synchronicity, that's where your intuition has to kick in. You have to start listening very, very carefully to your heart, to your intuition. Alright, I understand, the heart, lovey-dovey, I get it. I know the light workers and all that stuff. I'm a fan. I am a light worker. I get it. But I'm talking beyond that. I'm talking seriously. Your heart has intelligence. It has a brain. I almost am at the point of proposing that our heart was our original brain, and the heart realized it could use something as an extension of itself, which created the brain that we have now as human beings. A whole nother topic for a whole nother time. But, point is, synchronicity shows you the way. Follow the synchronicity, I believe, you find reality. Because synchronicity takes one thing from this supposed reality and another thing from your dreams or your imagination even. But it makes it tangible, just like the trees, just like the car and the pavement that you have now. It makes it tangible. So it's a whole nother experience with this reality and your dream reality, but a little bit more of a personal experience, which is why I think it's so important. Thank you for listening. Talk to you soon. God bless.